Women are great contributors.
Ritu, we have a question via Twitter, if you'd like. The One campaign wants to know, how does violence against women contribute to poverty around the world?
Great. We can answer the question from the One campaign if they will do an action alert. So anyone want to talk about that link between poverty and violence? It's there.
It's very difficult to be violent against a woman who is powerful, who has, who's not poor, who's educated, who has a voice, and who has the potential to defend herself either physically or in a court. But the majority of women just take it because it's perpetrated against them, their relatives, everybody they know has been punched in the nose or kicked around, so they just take it in their stride. But when women become empowered and educated, they stand up and say, hey, wait a minute. You cannot do that to me or to my sister or to my neighbor. So it is a deterrent. Education is empowering, and that power is a deterrent. I hope I have answered your question.
I might just add one point, and I think it's a simple economic equation in my mind. If you don't use 50% of your assets at this terrible economic time, what a waste. You know, what an absolute waste. To realize that potential of a very dynamic 50%, think of the economic development that could happen there. Think of the outreach that could happen. And it's actually even more than the balance of 50%, because when you look at investments in women and the translation to poverty within the household, certainly the investment in women reflects much more on how the family is going to prosper in the future than even men. So key element is, why deprive yourself of 50%? I know many of us here couldn't survive if we did not have that partner who was helping us along, with our lives. How could we deprive that of nations that are struggling and don't have the prosperity that we have in this country?